welcome to the Palm Beach Casino in London, host for the second year running to the Party Poker World Open. Now in its 6th season, this tournament has proven to be one of the most entertaining on the poker circuit, and this year's lineup has not disappointed. We started with 48 runners, and tonight, as the penultimate heat concludes, we'll find out who'll take that 5th spot at the final table and be in with a shot of winning the $200,000 top prize. But before we hit the table, let's have a look at the action so far.
I think you have a nice pair.
Ooh, sexy.
Thank you, thank you.
That's too easy.
I have the nuts.
What a fish cake.
Maybe I win it anyway if I miss.
I'm running too good.
You're not running that good.
There's only one bad thing. She speaks too much.
I'm psychic, but there's so much static going on in my head.
Wow.
The table has been set for a spicy dinner. Still a full complement of 8 through 4 levels, and the EPT champion Sandra Naujoks on top. Sexton's been here before, but eyes will be on Sorel Mizzi. He's hot.
Sorel Mizzi is a professional poker player from Canada and leading the Player of the Year race by so much that nobody could possibly catch you at this point, really.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not possible, but it's unlikely for sure, especially with me playing all the tournaments that I am and feeling pretty confident about it.
So you're not just going to rest on your laurels and just say, well, you know what, I've done enough this year.
Nope, I gotta ride the wave as much as I can, you know? For me, when it rains, it pours, and when it stops raining for a while. So, you know, I'm just planning on playing as many tournaments as I possibly can this year and then kind of taking a break for next year. So, yeah, that's my plan.
You've had some really high-profile final tables, but you're really looking for that win now, aren't you? It's the title, the win. That's what you want.
Yeah, big time. I mean, you know, winning side events just doesn't give you that same feeling as winning like a major tournament. But if I win this tournament, I would consider that a big enough title for everyone to stop calling me Sorel No Titles Mizzi. So, you know, so I think winning this would definitely be okay to get rid of that whole curse.
Yeah. Sorel has a title, Mizzi. Absolutely. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Karen.
Thrilled to be joined this evening by Annette Obrestad and John Tabatabai, two of the top names and personalities. And I know you're going to love this because this is really your zone right here. Blinds have just hit 7 and 15,000. Players have made it this far. But a lot of the decisions are going to be taken out of the game from here on in, for the short stacks especially. Fabrice Soulier is the short stack, about 10 big blinds, and I mean, he's going to have to pushing a lot. Oh, this is kind of automatic, isn't it?
It's not even close. It's like, what else are you going to do? Are you going to raise fold?
He's like a troublemaker.
Maybe he's just trying to make himself seem a lot weaker. I don't know.
I mean, a hand with King 10, you want to pick up what's in the middle.
Oh.
It's hard to make yourself seem weaker.
I like that. I like that. That's the surrender. That's a nice one. You leave one chip back for the flop.
It's beautiful. It's just very bad when you do it online. You get disconnected.
That's happened to you?
It's happened to the best of us.
It's never happened to me, and I do it all the time.
And this is a pass for Juha's whole stack, isn't it?
Yeah, I would fold here.
I guess I have to gamble.
I don't like this call.
I mean, Juha's... I hope you don't have a pair.
Given the way he's been playing, I'm actually surprised he called.
I guess he's just saying, listen, I need these chips to win.
I mean, he understands the format. He knows you got to come first to win it. That's obviously what went through his head. He thought, instead of me sitting here and getting blinded away, let's take a chance now, get some chips, and get going.
Because also, things have not really been going great for Juha.
Oh, not anymore.
Wow.
Well, that seems to be about to change.
That's the mojo. That is the mojo.
Now the Juha Helppi show can begin.
Is it my day or is it not my day? But for Fabrice here, and I mean, what's your assessment of it? He had a couple of really weird pots in the middle there, didn't he?
He is more than me.
I just think he had an unfortunate seat. The others just picked on him and
118.
it just didn't go his way.
7 left now, and John, I'm really starting to feel that Sexton's going to be a force here.
In these TV format tournaments, it's so critical to be able to have the image that Mike has, just to be able to stay alive, stay above the benchmark, and keep getting those little.
Yeah, just by stealing blinds.
Yeah. If Annette or I were to do those things, and you may have seen it in our heats, we just get played back at all the time.
You do.
And if we fold for hours and then we do one raise, people still say stuff.
I'll tell you what, Juha might be a force in this heat. I don't you feel his power all of a sudden, where he looked so timid before?
Roberto could get in trouble here. Because this is actually quite a good spot for him to be shoving.
And it's a good spot for Juha to be opening loose, right?
That's correct.
So,
Yeah, I think I would shove here with Roberto's stat.
Yeah, he's doing it.
3 raise.
And I think Juha has to call.
Yeah, it's almost certain Juha's calling. Which is a shame because Roberto played beautifully earlier with some nice flair.
Roberto's played really well.
He's just got himself,
Call.
well, it's just an
All in
unfortunate
and a
situation
call.
again.
Thank you.
You can see Roberto's face, it's just,
You can't believe he's dominating.
Yeah.
it's very unfortunate.
And he,
Put a 6 out there. Let's have a straight draw sweat. There we go! One time, and that's
You're really good at
Three,
this.
three,
Three of hearts.
You're really good at this.
Put the 3 of hearts up there. Oh, sugar.
Okay, everyone. Come on, Bruno, please call.
It's kind of unlucky for Roberto. I think he played well.
These things happen, and the European Open champion is down at the hands of the Flying Fish.
We've lost 2 players in quick succession here, so join us after the break as play continues 6-handed at the Palm Beach Casino.
Welcome back. This place is hopping. There's Andrew Roble, who's already qualified for the final table.
And next to him, Dan Fleischman.
You're right.
I've got 10 times the big blind.
You know, he was a halabala.
Who was that?
He's a what?
He was one of the halabala boys.
I don't know what that is.
Andrew Roble, you mean?
Yeah, they used to have this website,
was
the
the most-
Halabala Boys.
It's just, yeah,
They had to shut it down because it was.
30,000 total.
ridiculous.
No, I think. Well, he said they all got, serious girlfriends, and it was all the stuff up there was very embarrassing.
Yes, I think a lot of the stuff there was
Too much.
either made it or embarrassing.
I think you can call here. I think you're deep enough. I don't think shoving would be terrible, but I think calling is better, and I don't like 3-betting at all.
This is going to be interesting.
You think so? I think she's just going to call because she's so deep with Juha.
Well, if she turns out to 3-bet, then it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because Juha's going to fold, and what does Sorel do?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you
look
still
at that.
can't call.
This is
Look
kind
at
of.
that.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is all over.
Is
Oh my God.
absolute disaster.
That's insane.
That's a sick flop.
Well,
So you would have done the same thing with Sorel's hand and same thing with Sandra's hand.
Yes.
And gotten to this stage where now
Yes.
you just get completely coolered.
Yeah.
Sorel's checked. Sandra's, I don't think Sandra's going to lose much money here. Anything at all.
I just really hope that Juha bets. He has to bet this.
And Sorel
I
has-
don't like checking, even
By the
though
way,
he has to still
but
not.
Sorel
check.
Checking would be
has-
terrible.
Yeah.
Nobody in their right mind would ever check here because every hand hits this.
Yeah.
So he's going to bet. I just don't know how Sorel's going to play it. I think Sorel
He
likes
has to
fat
check
call.
raise all in.
Sorel's check racing,
He has
calling
to
a
check
shove.
raise all
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
He's-
No,
it just makes me upset.
I think Sorel's gonna make it like 90 and then call it off.
3 raise.
Look at the face. Look at Juha's face. He cannot believe it.
Well,
Not only
actually-
does he have the nuts,
But he has a nut redraw. Well, second nut redraw.
Wow, this is hold'em.
This is
This
amazing.
is like close to nuts. And he knows once Sorel's playing that big re-raise, he's not folding.
At least Sorel's got the straight flush blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. When wow, I think calling would be a big mistake.
I agree.
It just lets too many cards come to let Sorel off. Oh, he called?
Yeah.
I don't like
way.
that.
And but I mean, now that it's this
now an
happened to
eight can come,
Sorel,
an
he
eight can
has
come
to
and
shove
Sorel
all the
gets saved.
time, right?
Not if an 8
No?
comes. If an 8 or queen comes, Sorel gets saved. There you go,
Oh.
Sorel's saved.
He is?
Of course.
Yeah, but he could still shove, trying to make Juha fold like aces.
Right.
I'm all in.
Yeah, see.
All in. Call. All in and a call.
I guess I have to
So
hit.
sick.
You flopped it? Yeah. Wow. I can see why you called now. I guess one of my outs is dead. It's a pretty good flop for your hand. 4 hearts.
Queen of spades would work.
Good game.
Insane. And Sorel Mizzi, he played very well.
He did, yeah. Played extremely well.
Incredible player.
Yeah.
And
You too.
unfortunate situation. There's nothing either player could do there.
Yeah, I think most players will go broke with that hand.
We've lost Sorel, unfortunately, in this heat. It seemed like we went an awfully long time. Yeah, the sad face. Awfully long time before losing a player. What was your experience out there?
Well, obviously not an amazing one since I'm out, but it was fun. You know, like I got into a couple weird spots, and you know, I played the best I could, and then you know, I guess things didn't work out, but I had a great time, and I'm happy I played. And Juha's got all the chips right now, so he's probably a big favorite to win at this point.
Okay, so he is the one to watch. We'll keep an eye on him. Thanks very much.
No worries. Yeah.
5 players left, and the good news that they're not the other 3. The bad news for Jennifer Tilly and Bruno Fitoussi, and that is that the blinds have gone to 10 and 20,000. They've just got one move. That's it. One move.
They do have only one move, and that's the all-in.
It is, and I mean, when you're that short, like 7 big blinds stuff, actually calling your chips off, it's not that bad a thing. I mean,
yeah, it's not such a terrible play anymore.
because you're getting called anyway. And Bruno's gone all in. Now, how different is this from the situation Juha faced?
On the floor.
I think it's pretty much the same, to be honest, because if she's in the big blind, I like a call a lot better than if she's in the small blind.
150.
Because now that she's in the small blind, she has Juha to worry about behind.
Pass.
So I think I would have folded in her spot as well.
Show me 2 tens. Yeah.
Better.
Great spot for Fitoussi.
He's been patient the whole tournament, and it looks like it's going to pay off for him.
Looks like.
Unless the deuce strikes again.
Looks like. It feels like. Can it be like? There we go. One more to go. What do you reckon, Jesse? What do you reckon the river is?
7 of diamonds.
Okay.
Oh
my God.
I used to, huh? You know, every time. Every time.
Wow, it's really running bad. And it is because he got a really bad beat in the London High Rollers, in the Paris High Rollers. His all-in form not good, Bruno Fitoussi, but always the gentleman.
Well, on the plus side, he did get to kiss 2 beautiful women, so there is a consolation prize, but that is disgusting.
I'm not playing much, so when I play, I really enjoy and I really try to play my best, which is not that good, but good enough at least. And you know, I just got unlucky, you know, for like the last 18 months or whatever. But it's okay. Next time.
That's the boys versus the girls here.
If there was an upside for Sandra Naujoks, I mean, you know, her chip stack right now, 660, it's pretty dangerous as far as Juha's concerned. But Mike Sexton's the guy who's
both
taking...
dangerous. Yeah, both stacks are dangerous. I'm really impressed with Jennifer that she's still here, given the situation she's had. I would just like to see her be a little bit more aggressive, and you know, especially with what's in the middle nowadays, just start picking those up, and she can easily build her stack up to 400,000 without people even being able to react to it.
As long as she gets that first shove through. I don't like to shove.
Unfortunately, it's at the wrong time.
Well, why don't you like it?
Because she doesn't have fold equity. She doesn't have enough chips.
Because he's already put 50 in. He only has to pay another 130 to call.
Hope we're racing.
Whatever he's raised with, he has to call. And ace-4 is never ahead of anything that much.
Yeah.
But you like that shove if she's got like 250 or something.
Then I like it a lot better.
The idea was for her to be shoving first. She doesn't have a squeezing hand, unfortunately.
2 5s.
Oh, why couldn't I have ace-7, ace-6?
That's...
It could still happen, and Mike well knows it.
Not looking good for Miss Tilly.
Throw the 8 out there for Miss Tilly. Give her the 8. Give Miss Tilly the 8. No.
I had a feeling to fold. Ace on the river, on the river, on the river for good television. Come on. Ace.
Oh my God!
Sorry, Mike.
River cards are deadly right
They are river deadly.
This is unbelievable.
Coming, but I love to be wrong once in a while.
Oh my God.
Gotta get lucky once in a while.
If you're gonna get lucky, do it on the river. When you don't have a lot of outs.
Yeah. And Mike, who's played very well,
Hits all of a sudden the short stack.
That just shows the volatility in poker.
Yeah. Poker isn't always fair.
Mike's played brilliantly, and what can you do? Wow, Juha picks up the ace jack of diamonds.
45.
Jennifer does not want to see something here. Oh.
This could be very interesting. Oh my god, and I think Juha has to call.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Oh my god!
Now, this is
Poor
actually
Jennifer.
like
This is not a tough spot. It's not a tough spot.
Like he should know.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
You have to call her.
Even though it's Jennifer, based on the amount of chips that Mike has, he has no
Yeah.
choice.
Go on, Mr. Sexton.
I was calling you in a second.
Here comes an 800K pot.
Can you count?
If,
He's got more than me.
Thing is,
Can you count his stack? Because
this is actually really tricky for Juha, I think, now.
Oh wow.
It actually is
He could be able
because
to find a call here. He could
I
be.
think it's so hard.
It's I think
so.
it's very close.
well,
I don't think I could call here.
because I mean Mike could easily have a big. I mean, it has to be a bigger ace or a pair, but it can't be a smaller
remember,
ace.
though,
But the
that
thing is,
Mike's-
there's so much money in the pot because of Jennifer, and Jennifer range is so weak.
Wow.
I think it's close.
But
I think
isn't
it's
it
very
so
close.
best case scenario
I think it's
this
really
because
Yeah, no, it is.
because Sexton could have ace queen and Jennifer could have the 2-4.
Yeah, I know.
And then
Look at Juha's face now when he sees that card.
I know, but he still has.
Look at his face.
He
He's
still
not
has.
happy.
He still has 3 hours plus he has
See,
diamonds.
and Juha didn't think about this. The emotional pain.
how much more does
So
he
you
have
come
in
ace, ace, jack.
Turn up some aces and jacks.
Juha wants to stab himself right now. Look at him, he's laughing.
Oh my god.
I don't
That
blame him. It's
sucks.
like such a tough spot.
Oh.
Or the river.
Wow.
He is now removed the knife from his body.
No, because if he beats, if he ends up ahead of Jennifer, he only loses such a small amount.
Yeah.
Excitement.
Now I wish you'd have called. No, I knew I didn't want you in there, whatever she had. Obviously, making it to the Hall of Fame, you know, for me is the highlight of my poker career. But I've had a number of big wins along the way. You know, the first time I won the bracelet at the World Series of Poker in 1989, and I won it an 8 or better stud. Then I started playing some no-limit hold'em. I won the big tournament at Foxwoods, the first time they ever had the World Poker Finals there. I won that $10,000 buy-in tournament. In 2000, I came to Europe. I played at the Aviation Club, and it was the biggest tournament in the history of Europe at that time, the Grand Prix de Prairie, and I won that event. First time an American ever won a big event in Europe. But the biggest win cash-wise that I've ever had came in 2006. I played in the World Series of Poker Tournament of Champions. It was a $1 million first place prize, and I won that tournament and ended up beating Daniel Negreanu heads up. We played 7 hours heads up. It was a marathon, and Mike Matisow finished third. He was the defending champion. So to beat those guys and win that tournament, I was very proud of that. You know, in the tournament that I'm in today, the heat, tough players, all these heats have tough players in them. I've seen Juha Helppi play since he was just about basically starting live poker years ago on the World Poker Tour. He won a WPT event early on the World Poker Tour, and I said, wow, this kid impressed me then, and he's just gotten better and better and better. And he's really tough playing heads-up poker, but I really respect his game because I've seen it a lot over the years, and I know how good he is. He's tough.
Juha is top of the leaderboard. The thing is, he's finished so many times from this position in this format. But don't count out Naujoks, Sexton, although Tilly's got some work to do. No reason to hang around even though Tilly's on the short stack because it's pretty much first or bust for these players. And for Sandra and Juha, there is no first without going through the other. That's the way they're looking.
Juha has picked up a monster.
Ooh. See if he
That
gets
is a
any
monster.
action.
Oh, he's gone for the old min-raise. Please, Mike.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh
You haven't seen the river card yet. But if Mike doesn't go all in, he's all in the play. He's got actually 35.
no. I was gonna say, I
big
think
blinds.
he's the type to 3-bet fold this hand. As much as I hate it, but I think he could.
But with 30 big blinds.
See, he's 3-bet and he got shoved on.
Every time you make a min bet or a min raise, you got the nuts.
But the thing is, what Mike just said is very accurate.
What?
He said every time you've min raised, you've always had a big hand. So he's actually folding for the right reason.
But then he shouldn't be 3-betting if he thinks that the min raise is so strong. I think once you 3-bet, you have to call.
Maybe you get 2 8s or 2 9s. I'm going to call.
Juha went all in so quickly, I think Mike could think he's got 2 8s or 2 9s.
Yeah.
And then he just said it. So if I said that 2 seconds earlier, I'd have sounded like a genius.
Yeah.
It didn't happen though. I think regardless, I think he's played very well.
He's played great.
I still think his call's fine. This is a massive pot. It's just shy of 1.5 million.
Spade.
Hit it.
Spade.
Queen of spades.
Make it interesting.
Queen of spades for the camera. Come on, Jesse, shout for the Queen of spades.
Yeah, but Juha's got the Jack of spades.
No, we've seen it done before today.
Yeah.
No ace on the river this time.
Shout, Mike. I don't think I've
That's a
ever.
shame.
I mean, I've seen Mike play a couple times. I thought he played just
Played really well today.
astoundingly.
Played very well.
We'll see you later.
We've just lost Mike Sexton, and you had some very bad luck towards the end of this match, didn't you?
Well, a little bit. You know, I didn't have to play the last hand necessarily, but I felt like there was so much money in the pot I couldn't get away from it. Thought he might have could have had 2 8s or 2 9s in that spot. I had the ace 10 of spade, but I did get unlucky earlier when Jennifer spiked an ace on the river. I'd have had about 800,000 if I'd have won that pot. Hadn't been a force, but you know that's poker. It's the way it goes, and it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Yeah, disappointing. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Okay, my pleasure.
Welcome back to the penultimate heat of the Party Poker World Open 6. Let's go down and rejoin the table here at the Palm Beach Casino.
Bubble situation now, 3 ways, and talk about running out of options. I mean, Tilly's only got, what is it, 1 big blind? Does she actually have options?
Jennifer just needs to go all in. That's pretty much it.
All in.
Okay.
Jennifer's all in with the 10s. And Juha, I mean, is this a, oh my gosh.
Wow.
But is this a squeeze
Oh my
situation
God.
for
Did Sandra
Juha?
realize a flat call?
Yeah.
She called.
She's called, and he
I
should
love
be.
that because I think she's expecting him to 3-bet.
Oh, wow, so she's
Yeah.
going to shove.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and he should squeeze here,
He should,
really.
for sure. Of
Because
course
it
he
looks
should,
like
yeah.
she's trying to do the implied collusion thing where, like, let's both call and knock her out.
Yeah.
But wait, don't you think that there's some merit for them both to call to try and take her out? To get
There's no merit for Juha to do that.
Because he's got an ace as well. And then he'll be
Because
getting...
he just wants to win. But Sandra wants to get second.
Wow, she is going to stick him!
Woohoo!
She really
Jesse,
is.
I love how you phrased that.
But she really is.
But by the way, it looks like he's
Juha's not doing anything wrong here. He's not doing anything wrong here. He's just about
Absolutely
to...
not.
Here comes the 10-second delay and then all in. She's looking around. All she's thinking is, in what voice do I say all in? That's all she's thinking about. There we go. And he's shaking his head. He's tilted. He is tilted. Look at that. He just wants to put his glasses in his eyeball.
Oh, man, indefensible. And now he's thinking to himself...
Why did I do that?
She's played that really well.
Yeah. I love the way she played that.
I don't think a lot of people would have done that.
Yeah. The thing is, if she had 3-bet there, then Juha might have shoved. Because she can't call.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, wow. Anyways, Jennifer Tilly all in, and the great news for Jennifer as well is she's going to get the triple up.
Versus one person. But now that Jennifer's got this, I really hope she doesn't waste the opportunity.
Everybody's happy.
She's been given another chance. I just hope she really uses it.
Everybody but
I look at my
Juha.
cards too high. I guess I must.
Come on, Jennifer.
Oh, that was a great hand.
Poker is hard work.
He's playing really well, Juha, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about Jennifer here.
Right.
Aren't we all?
I really think she should be shoving here.
65,000 total.
I wouldn't blame her.
You know, I know exactly what you guys are saying, but I think it's kind of working for her, what she's doing. I mean...
That's just because she wins every all-in showdown.
Yeah,
It's not going to continue.
No.
Cool.
And Sandra's decided to call here because she didn't want to...
Well, she still has chips to see flops with. And
See, here, I don't mind the lead out.
Check.
Like a small lead out.
I don't mind check raise calling.
Well, either way, I'm not folding.
I think check raise calling is a lot better than leading. Because if you lead and get raised and you shove, he's never going to call with a worse hand.
5,000.
But if you check raise and he shoves, you give him a chance to shove like overcards. Like, what the hell can she represent when
Yeah,
she
but given
check
the way the
raises
game's
that
been
flop?
going, I don't think he's ever... Like, once she check raises, I think it's over.
I totally disagree.
Wow.
Right,
This is why I love Annette.
Right, because he
says it how it is.
He's got 2 big overcards. She could easily be making a play on him here, right?
Was she called?
No, she raised.
It's too big. It's too big.
Yeah. Because now she's got no chips.
But still, though, like, what is he supposed to put her on?
Right.
What is he supposed to put her on?
King Queen to me.
Yeah, like what can she be?
10.
What can she be check raising for value?
Queen Jack.
He called?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, this is gutsy. He's not really wrong, is he?
No.
You'd probably be calling it, or you would have just barreled there.
I mean, I wouldn't call, and I just wouldn't call there.
You would just shoved.
I would have shoved because Sandra only has 250 bags. She raised half her stack on the flop.
Right.
Either she has it or she doesn't.
She checked.
Well, now she has to try and let him catch up, right?
But now he's not going to bet.
I guess he has to decide. Yeah, I mean.
It depends how often he thinks she's check folding. And now I love it if she shoves.
Well, she has
I think it's awesome.
She has to, and I still think he has to call.
Yeah.
It's like, how can she check the turn? She can't have anything.
Yeah, like
She has to
10-7. She can't have 10-7 because 10-7 shoves the turn.
She has to have something random like King 7 of Hearts.
Yeah.
Or
And if he thought that she didn't have anything on the flop, she doesn't have anything on the river.
I should have bet the turn.
Right, and if she had those 9s, Queen 9, 10 9, Jack 9, King 9,
They're gonna be shoving the turn.
Has to.
Yeah.
She has to.
Because there's so much money in the pot. She has to shove she has to shove any 1 pair hand on the turn.
Wow, it can only be 9-8 or a bluff.
Yeah, or deuces or 3s. I think she looks too happy. I think he's folding.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
So he basically is calling, except that he's worried that she looks very confident.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow.
You're up against 2 goods.
What?
You're up against 2 goods. That's not easy, right?
I know.
He calls.
Uh-oh, the slow roll.
No. Not even close, ace 9.
That was pretty much the only hand you could have, or a flop.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Check the turn.
Yeah.
He's pretty smart.
That
Juha.
shows his skills.
I could never have figured that out. That is so amazing the way you guys figured it out, I have to say.
It's easy when you see the whole cards.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. And the fact that he did all that without seeing anything just shows how good he is.
Yeah.
Juha Helppi is a familiar face on the poker circuit. We have seen you do so many of these TV tournaments and do so well, like the Premier League, so many. What would be your highlight?
I think the highlight is the Premier League. It was really fun to play many heats and then win the final against Helmut and other good players. I think it meant more because I was kind of underdog to begin with, because I think the others were like bigger stars than me, so I was able to show them that I can play the game well.
What is it about your game that lends itself here?
I think I can adjust my game accordingly, like always when my opponents play differently, I'll change my style. So that's what helps. I play many players different. Sometimes I'm aggressive, sometimes really tight, and don't play many hands, but it works.
Well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at this, Sandra Naujoks put 140 hands. She's just got over half the chips in play.
Jennifer, as an observer, is now too stressed to continue partaking in this tournament.
I mean, she needs to start shoving her chips in, because
She does. She's the button
if she doesn't,
now.
the next break is going to be
She
a
really
long
should not
run
be
for her.
folding at all here. Oh.
Yes.
Easy to play when you got jacks, isn't it?
We love you, Jennifer. Yeah, at least she didn't win race.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, do the call thing. Do the call thing again.
It's not going to work this time. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not?
No.
Why not?
Because this time Jennifer has 10 big blinds.
Oh, she did do the cool thing.
Yeah.
Can you call or?
She did do the cool thing.
What?
Cool.
I don't really
You
think
guys not
US going to be...
Sorry. It only works with like 3 or 4
Yeah.
big blinds or something.
How much?
285.
285.
I don't see why she would ever call fold with this hand.
Yeah.
She's never calling in that spot and folding to a shove from Juha. With anything.
Wow. Oh, because it was 10 big blinds, right?
Yeah.
It had to be pretty strong,
I didn't get
actually,
this
from
hand.
Jennifer.
What did you have?
Right.
And it's like 40% of Juha's stack.
They had like cards.
Well, Jennifer's actually all in for quite a big pot here, 600K, if the jacks hold.
Oh, Jack!
Well, I wouldn't be too happy yet.
Still not so good.
Well, 110's already out.
Never over.
She's in good shape.
2 of hearts.
Yeah, she's got it.
Oh. And we've really got a battle here because average stack now is 800K, and there's not much in it.
Good luck. Yeah. Now I could take some shots.
Oh, look at this.
There's a lot of big hands three-handed today.
All right, don't do it. Don't do it, Sandra. Do the old.
She's
there you
raising
go.
this time.
Oh, wow. Look what we got here.
Oh.
I think we've got them. It's another race for Miss Jennifer Tilly.
Wow.
This could give her the chip lead if she wins.
Wow.
Yes.
Snap call from Sandra. There we go. Sandra's going to be disappointed to see a race here.
Call. All in and a call.
Well, have the nines lost tonight? I don't think they have.
I don't think so.
Again, Jennifer's won all of these. Can she win?
She's been
this last one.
Million in
This
here.
puts over 1 million chips.
Yeah.
Wow, what a flop.
6 sweat.
Wow.
Don't you love poker?
What a flop.
I need
Jack
nothing.
is spade.
No. Oh! Black. Black.
Oh, it's a 9.
Doesn't help.
Wow.
Doesn't change anything.
Only 9 that works for me.
Wow. That's really unlucky for Sandra. Losing 2 flips in a row. She's played unbelievable poker today.
But that's going to hurt her psychologically.
Yeah.
You can see on her face. She's pretty down. And she has reason to be.
Yeah.
Noyax down to third. Wow.
Well, as we saw, Jennifer had 100,000 a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So Sandra can make it work.
Right.
No biggie.
Right.
The biggest chance she has here is simply the mentality.
She's going to get her chips in.
No, she needs to learn how to win all in pre-flops.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying now the biggest challenge is
Yeah.
just to not tilt and explode. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
cooler.
Ouch.
I feel so.
Yeah, I do too.
But you know,
I've never even met the girl.
poker.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
she has played a fantastic World Open.
She's having more than one vodka now.
Yeah.
As so often happens, the best player risking going out in third.
Oh, look,
Wow,
that's
there we
good
go.
flop.
Back in the game.
Deuce ball.
6. 6 on the turn.
You like the 6 sweat, huh?
Yes!
She's still behind, John.
I know.
Deuce ball. Ah. Bummer.
Yes. You called the 6 in.
Well, that sucks for Sandra. She played really well today.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, man. She's going to say, I hate these sit-and-go crapshoots, right?
That's exactly what I said when I came third.
Yeah.
4 races in a row.
We've just lost Sandra and on the bubble too, and it was a bit of a shocker really. Jennifer was so short stacked and then just seemed to, I don't know, hit loads and loads of cards. How you doing?
It was hard for me to find my game when we were down to 3 because Jennifer was waiting for a ace and Juha played a little bit crazy, so I couldn't find my game. Actually, I'm a pretty good loser.
Yeah.
But in that case, it's hard to get beat.
Welcome back. Sandra Naujoks was the latest victim in this tough heat. Let's go down to the table and see if Juha Helppi or Jennifer Tilly will be at the final table and which one will go to the runners-up heat.
Head to head. Who would have thought? It's been such a great heat so far, and kind of fitting that they're kind of heads up, even in chips. I think
Juha's going to play it slow. What do you guys think looking at these stars?
I couldn't agree more, Jesse.
I would
I
agree
think that
98% as well.
I think that he feels he has a pretty big edge over Jennifer post-flop, and he wants to see as many flops as he can.
So having said that, it's pretty much going to be limping a lot of pots, keeping everything small.
Yeah.
And just grinding away.
Maybe min racing a little bit.
Min raising or limping and just mixing that up and not really folding any buttons at all.
Let's just say I don't think he's going to be 3-betting like at all unless he has a big hand.
The min raise.
Raise to 18. How much is it?
Actually, if she's never folding pre-flop, if she's calling like so many, then like the limp is just as good, isn't it?
Disagree.
Yeah.
Because
No?
you're building pots in position when she's calling way too late.
Okay.
And you're just going to be winning so many pots just on the flop just by betting that I think min raising becomes even better than limping.
Well, you say that, but the fact is that we've
higher
seen the
variance.
cards.
So it is higher variance.
Let's see what happens here.
18.
And is ace-8 right now too strong a hand on this board to just check fold?
I wouldn't
I
fold.
would not be folding. It's too much to be to going all in, but I don't know what I do here.
I would call here, I think.
Should you call? Yeah.
Yeah, call
At the
or
very least, I'm
reevaluate.
calling. Because you got the diamonds, you got the overs.
Yeah.
You can't fold an ace and heads up.
I'll tell you, this pot is kind of big right now. Oh, he
What
has
a
to.
turn
Oh,
card.
he has to barrel it, right?
He's barreling. She
Yeah.
should be check shoving.
Yeah.
Do not lead, because he'll jam and you are. No.
I don't think he's going to jam.
It should be.
Well, he's a little scared to put all his money in on jam, isn't he?
Yeah.
200.
That's why she's playing.
It's like, no, but you got to assume that she has something when that 5 comes.
But he can't
What do you-
call.
Yeah, of course he can.
No, he can't.
200. He's only got 800.
Oh, she bet 200?
Yeah, he cannot
That's
call.
a big bet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a stand and go all in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I don't think this is that bad. Because if he really puts her on a hand as calling a shove, then obviously it's got to be better to just call and see it river. Because if she has a good hand, she's
Alright.
going to pay him off anyway.
This is giving him an opportunity to bluff the river as well. Wow. Oh, I wanted to see what would happen if it came a blank, didn't
He
you?
is so happy right
Yeah.
now.
I bet big here.
Snap luck.
I call.
Huh?
What?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Sick.
Yeah, but it was sick because that was pretty strong by her.
Yeah.
Because he was shoving the rivers. That's the best play she's made, the best call she's made all night,
I
right?
really like that call.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised because I didn't expect it.
Right. He could have had a diamond draw. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have. Wow.
As they say on the online forums, Zomfka. Z-O-M-F-G.
Zounds, oh my God.
What just happened?
Wow.
My instant reaction was, what a bad call, because I can see the cards. Now that you say it, you think about it, that's
Actually
incredible.
makes sense, yeah.
It was really interesting because
She
if,
did it
if
instantly.
it had come a blank, he wouldn't have really had much option but to, I mean,
Yeah.
he couldn't have left that money sitting out there.
No, he would have had to bet.
Right. Wow.
Here we go. Get Jennifer back in the game.
Oh, she limped. I love it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh,
Snap.
whoa, Limperuski. Jennifer Tilly's in the house.
This could be it, though.
She'll be back to square one, even chips
She
if she
hasn't
wins
lost
this.
the race today. She hasn't even been close to losing a race today. She isn't going to lose a race today. It's Jennifer Tilly.
There's the king.
What have I done?
4 parts.
Wow. And Juha's back in the smoker. Whoa. Is she playing the game?
What did I tell you?
Wow, it's really gotten busy in this casino.
It's really loud.
I mean, somebody just hit a number or something.
Raise to 18.
Oh,
That's pretty.
Very pretty.
Quick call.
It's too good to turn into a bluff. It's too bad to fold.
It's a good flop.
Nuts never hurts. The lead out.
I like
it. Yeah, I was about to say I like it now.
She's switching things up, isn't she?
I told you, she's surprising us. She's playing good.
His head must be
And it's a really good spot to lead.
Look, his tooth hurts. Oh my God.
Is he racing?
I think it's calling. I don't think you can race here. What would you do, Annette, if you had ace-10 here in Juha's position?
I would still call.
And then just because she has to be very fearful of barreling the turn here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice lead, and then you just see what happens on the turn. Oh wow, that's
ouch.
That's gross. I think this is pretty much game over.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe not.
I love her check. If Juha checks back, that's pretty bad.
Huh. That's a great check.
But she's definitely going to call turn and call the river.
Yeah.
But she might save herself from going broke this way. Because I think if she bet, she's going to get raised and then she might shove.
The way she's playing it, she's not going to lose too much. Although
Depends on his river bet size. I think he's going to bet really big.
Yeah. Now that she's cold.
Yeah.
But now that she's cold, I think he's going to put in. I think it's going to make it a little bit smaller, but.
I think it's going to make 420.
Yeah, I think 400 is pretty reasonable.
I don't think he's going that big.
No, he is.
Wait for it.
Trust me, he is. He's gone too big.
I don't think that's too big.
He's bet 5.
I don't think she's calling.
Three, four.
I don't think she's calling.
Oh, you're right. That's 460.
Yeah.
465.
Given the information they've got, I think she unfortunately has to call.
Like call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has to.
Call?
Call.
Oh, that hurts. That's unfair.
That's poker.
And that's twice
Thought you
now.
might have a 5.
She's actually run really bad, and this heads up all of a sudden. I mean, you kind of have to say he's made the flush on the river.
Well, you can't say she's ran bad.
I was about to say
she did win the flip.
Right.
Yeah.
And
If she didn't win the flip, she wouldn't be out.
She won 7 flips to come back from
I was going to say,
100K.
what you have to remember is
I know.
all the numbers from before, they add up or work out in a different dimension.
Oh, Jennifer Tilley's down to 375,000 now, and
But she's been here before. She knows what to do.
She's been lower before.
Yeah. It should be an easy shove.
She should, yeah. I was going to say, this should be quite an easy all-in. Yep, she's got it.
I think she's pretty comfortable playing. Well, he's got
Is that an ace or a big
Has
hand?
to be.
I'm guessing a random ace. Oh, jacks.
Not so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so good, Jennifer.
Juha has had a lot of good hands.
Yeah.
But I think they all have, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a fair heat. This is looking pretty tough for Jennifer to get out of here.
7, 8.
No.
9
No,
or
Why
king.
did you call the sweat card in?
There is no sweat card here. It's game over.
King.
King or a 9, there's no spade.
No.
Silver.
Nice playing with you, Juha.
Well,
have
they
a
played
chance.
great.
Congratulations.
And
Yeah.
Jennifer, of
Well,
course, going to go to the
I guess.
turbo. Juha Helppi. It all started with those deuces, didn't it?
Yeah.
And
I got
again,
lucky with the 5.
another final table for
And then
Juha
they made it
Helppi.
straight when you made your flush. on that
And
river.
Juha takes down this heat, now goes to the final. It was an interesting three-handed play there, and it looked like for a moment it might not even go your way.
Yeah, I think honestly Sandra played the best game today. She just got unlucky. I feel a bit bad for her, but that's poker. Sometimes bad play gets rewarded, and I didn't play that bad. I just one hand called her, but otherwise I think I played good. And Sandra deserved to win, but she didn't today.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. She's a very good player, but are you excited for the final?
Of course I'm excited. I like this format. I think I'm one of the favorites in the final. I have a very good chance to win.
John Taba said that they were in the box saying, "Oh my God, what a great call with just ace high!" But actually, I misread my hand. I thought I made a straight on the river. But Juha goes, because I said, "Oh, it was so unlucky that 10 made me a straight and it made you a flush," and he goes, "You didn't make a straight." I was like, really? And he goes, yeah, no. And then he remembered the entire hand. I didn't remember anything except for on the turn. I was like, maybe I'll hit a 10 on the river and make a straight. But it doesn't matter. I would have lost even if I had a straight. So I should just keep my mouth shut and have made some brilliant marginal call that just didn't work out very well. But
no, that's what I love about you. You always say exactly what you think, and that's good.
What's going on in my little pea brain. The one little thought rattling around in a big empty room.
Congratulations to Juha Helppi. He takes the 5th seat at our final table, and Jennifer Tilley gets another chance to meet him there in the runners-up match. Join us next time when we finish with a bang and the final heat of the Party Poker World Open 6 at the Palm Beach Casino.
It's massive.
You were making a move and I got stuck in the middle.
I got 10 in the dark.
Nearly. You nearly pushed.
If I could only remember my hand.
No more speech, just pass.
Wanted to call so bad, but no.
Come on then. Well, don't keep on, just pass.
Ace-Jack doesn't seem to run good against King-Queen usually.
King-Queen's pretty hard to lose with.
Worst hand in the pack is called with.
It was suited.
Oh, it was suited.